It's a rare classic dub. We got more. Mega Banton. Mega B. Buju. Buju. Classic dubs from the old record store. 45, 12-inch LP. In your classic dubs on Hot FM. Listen online at HOTT953.com.
To equip every Bajan with the knowledge and skills, to be citizens of good character, confident and creative. Bajans achieving excellence, competent in a digital world. Smart Barbados, we are aiming for every man, woman, boy and girl. Make the country brand new. Start the journey today. Log on to training.nti.org.bb.
It's Justy. Oh, girl, you full up of flavor. You the sweet like sugar. Oh, girl, you full up of flavor.
Bless a good afternoon on Hot 95.3 FM. It's Wednesday.
Sugar. Every Monday I watch you. Every time that you come through, the way you bum move, like you whine into this negro.
Voice of Justin.
Yeah, bad.
But if you check the time and you check the date, you know what time it is. At NTI Midweek Mindset. Uncle Sluggy and yours truly be there.
Bad. Oh, I know your ex-boyfriend must be mad.
Go tell your friend to tell another friend to tell another friend. Log on, turn on your radio. If you're near the radio, plug in on your phone, go live. You know we streaming live over the internet as well.
Body move. Oh, girl, you full up of flavor. You the sweet like sugar. Oh, girl, you full up of flavor. You the sweet like sugar. Gucci your brother.
All right, somebody tell me the no plugging. All right. Good. Get yourself on this radio station, man.
Hola. Beyonce, Rihanna.
I say on the inside with Uncle Sluggy. Uncle, what go on with you today?
Manners, that respect NTI.org.bb upon the inside, Hot 95.3 FM, the nation's #1 station. And today, we got two lovely ladies on the inside.
Bonjour. Hello, ladies. Good afternoon to you guys.
Good afternoon.
All right, a quiet boy. See you at.
Tamesha don't want to beat me already for the evening. We know start. And
we got two guests on the
yeah,
inside.
and Daniel just cool.
The reigning from up in country. So
You know country girls.
Yeah,
you know
country
girls come
country girls
town.
strong by
Yeah,
fruit.
you know country girls come town. Yeah.
Cheese on because I live tuna, all type of thing in the country. But I'm talking about two ladies on the inside today. Yes.
All the tuna.
Yeah, tuna, by fruit, real strong food.
Little snapper, man.
Pardon?
Little snapper.
Little snapper. I ain't got multi fish yet. Look at them Martins Bay is life.
Hi.
No Martins Bay.
Hi.
Only they know that with Martins
Hi.
Bay, the flies love the fish more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
don't do that. Don't
come
wake it up this season. Don't do that. Big up Martins Bay.
I love it
Martins
down
Bay,
there.
big up yourself. But St. John's, sweet for this. Saturday had the privilege of being on the the kid.
Yeah?
You know, it was lovely. St. John's a extremely beautiful place, man. See enough greenery. Been passing through, seeing enough green.
The air is actually thicker up there when you take a deep breath in St. John.
Enough people growing. Enough people in St. John growing their own food and thing too. So I love that. St. John look and feel like a good community vibe. So I love it. But introduce our two ladies and let me tell Barbados why. What action the got in St. John. Yeah, because you know there's a world we ain't hear about action in St. John. So we come now today to hear what action St. John got going on. And what the whole of Barbados and everybody tuning in right now should make sure to head up to St. John.
We gathering, everybody is gathering over there in St. John, man. Yes, on the inside today we have Danielle Bishop-Small, the chairperson of the St. John Parish Organizing Committee, and Tamesha Doughty, She's never in doubt, though, of course. Public Relations Officer of the St. John Parish Organizing Committee. Yeah. So, Miss Danielle, I see you are a proud Barbadian, devoted mother, and a passionate community advocate. Yes. Now, a former Parish Ambassador for St. John. What year did you do that? Just one on one.
I did 2 years, the years of COVID, and then 2022.
All right. Yeah, she was a parish ambassador for St. John, and now she's a key part of the We Gatherin 2025 team. Yes. Now Danielle brings heart, dedication, and a love for service to everything she does, especially when it comes to empowering youth and building stronger communities. Now that is a great leader. Now the public relations officer, Miss Tamesha Doughty, she here bouncing, chipping to the music, yes, is an accomplished integrated marketing communications professional with expertise in media relations, social media, and brand management. She holds a first-class honors degree in media and journalism and brings sharp insight into the power of storytelling and strategic communication. Miss Tamesha Doughty. Never in doubt. No, St. John, active. It started already. Wait, Miss Safari. Talk to me quick, Sluggy.
Come.
You
want Danielle first.
You want Danny? Come, Miss D.
Be good behave one first.
Yes, so I'll behave too.
The chairperson. You know Tamesha bouncing.
Yeah.
Tamesha love it.
So our month started on May the 1st.
Yes, please.
And so you missed like 2 major
Two.
activities.
Alright,
But that's okay. That's
He
okay.
not me. He not me. It was all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Talk about me, B.
Oh, you did here?
No, I come back.
You can't go if you didn't hear.
Right.
We here now though.
Right. I
Bang.
know what they got left back for me.
Let me go. Let me
The
go.
other people that ain't know what
Let me
going
go.
on.
So we go action all this week, eh?
this weekend we're supposed to have a community initiative. However, that is pending approval.
No problem.
But
Pending approval from who?
government agencies.
Tell Sluggy,
Approve.
Tell Sluggy.
Approve. Don't let be no noise, please. Don't let me behave bad. Approve. Go ahead.
But once that is approved, we are going to create a play park in Bloomington.
Oh.
Yeah. So whether it happens in May or June, we're going to do it regardless.
Right.
Well, I like how you think. Bloomington.
Yes.
Why you choose that area?
Because there's an area with a lot of children, and there's nothing much recreational for them to do.
Oh, nice. I love that. Bloomington, everybody in Bloomington.
Big up on the South.
Yeah, big up on the South.
But Miss Bishop-Small, since we got you already, just share your background and connection to St. John and tell us about your passion for youth development, heritage, and community outreach.
Okay, so I have a passion for youth. I am a young person myself, not that young anymore. However, there's a lot going on in the community where I think that our youth need guidance. So there's a lot that I think that we need to do to impact them.
All right.
So that's where my background comes from, helping youth as well as community. I also work in the Ministry of Youth Sports and Community Empowerment. So I have some help there, where through initiatives of the government, we can implement some stuff to help some young people.
All right, sounding good. What do you think it is important for residents to reconnect with their parish at a time like this and right now with this We Gatherin going on? It's a great opportunity, but tell us why you think so.
If you look at the climate now in Barbados, there's a lot that's going on. There's a lot of positive, but there's some negative that we really need to make a mark on persons, whether young or old. I think that there needs to be a bridge between the older persons and the younger persons.
Agreed.
Yeah, to try to bring us back to that semblance that we had before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I think the We Gatherin initiative
Yeah,
is one of those initiatives.
definitely.
It's not just about partying. It's not about all the fun.
Connection.
It's about the connection and bringing back.
Exchange of knowledge and stuff like that. You know, the
Everything.
old folks got indicting us on some things we don't know about,
And
and
you
vice
would've-
versa.
And you would have missed standpipe stories on the third.
Exactly. See,
You
you
missed
miss these
that.
standpipe stories and all.
We stand up stories, featured stories about St. John.
All of the St. John history. There were persons, they're historians, as well as the residents giving their own stories.
We like that. So
Tell me about everything.
enough history and be on radio, them, right? The whole of Barbados, right?
You know, right?
Yes, but the whole of Barbados, right?
I just checking. Cause tell me about everything.
Be on radio, though. This not a personal convo.
Oh,
Focus.
sweet. All right, cool, man.
Focus.
Cool.
Is aid in St. John. Can you tell us one thing that may be unique to St. John or that you love about St. John that you think this is why people should visit St. John more regularly?
I wouldn't even say just visit. I think you should come and live in St. John. because
Whoa.
the people
Whoa.
are what makes St. John. We are what makes St. John.
Mhm.
And then we got some of the best cooks right around.
Jesus
All the
Christ.
food that he talked
War
about.
start now.
Your neighbor could
War
come and
start
ask.
now.
Your
Best food.
neighbor could come to you and say,
Mhm.
I want breadfruit. I want you cook for me today.
Barbados, they still got places in Barbados that living like that.
In St. John.
They like that.
In St. John. for
Like
sure.
that. Clip. People,
You got cast
people still living so.
You got carry two ingredients, so you can't go with your hand at your side.
You could come if your hands out your side. That's the kind of people that we are.
Well, St. John
Once
met
we
some
can
space
do
for
it,
me.
we can help.
Met some space for me, St. John. We can. Let me tell you, I love that. So, amidst of all what is going on, you are saying that we can use St. John Lane as a beacon. You're saying, well, listen, this is how people should live. This is how neighbors should live. This is how the community should be. You're still getting that love.
Definitely, the love is still there.
Nice and quiet. I love it. St. John, we gathering for the entire month of May. So make sure when I get up in St. John, come out and support his action galore before we done this evening. I mean that's all some events that happen in St. John.
Definitely.
I tend to go out whole itinerary for the whole month.
We only
But-
halfway through the month.
But it's a good it's a good vibe. We said the food, the best cooks. Everybody in St. John can cook.
Sound like hospitality, boy.
I don't know if all could cook.
Right.
But enough.
But a lot of we could cook.
Right.
I love that. St. John.
Let me hear from Tamesha.
Tamesha can cook.
Come, Doughty.
Of course.
Never in doubt.
Never
You could
in
doubt
doubt.
that Doughty can't.
Tamesha can cook.
Never in doubt. I
You
grew
cook
up with my great grandmother.
Cook egg.
Jesus.
So I think the only thing that she didn't teach me to do
Mm-hmm.
was to stir cuckoo with a cuckoo stick. That's the only thing.
You do cook in
Well, you
microwave.
do cuckoo. So
I'm
who's
not-
doing cuckoo saying she didn't teach you what he said?
I am not a
Microwave.
fan of
You don't
cuckoo.
play.
That's the thing.
You're not what?
I'm not a fan of
You
cuckoo.
St. John? I want somebody from
I-
St. John calling.
Listen.
St. John girl.
You see
Somebody from St.
you see
John
bird
calling.
cuckoo?
You the come, yeah?
That know the word
no,
stick.
no.
That know how to stir we stick.
You the born and raised?
Born and raised.
434 hot. Come and call in and teach you how to
St. John.
teach you how to make cuckoo.
I'm
Teach
not
me
saying I
girl.
can't get it done.
Let me
but
hear you.
I'm saying because I'm not a fan of it.
Yes.
It's not something I will gravitate towards.
Well, that's fair.
Okay, cool.
That's fair if you
Right.
like it make sense cooking
Understood.
it. You know what I mean?
So, Miss Doughty, explain to me the importance of public engagement in a parish-led initiative, just like this one that's going on.
The importance of public engagement. I like that.
It is absolutely important.
Phone
And
looking
our
crazy already.
theme immediately comes to mind community because we're definitely all about connecting with our community. In some cases, reconnecting with the members of our community. And we're doing this through a variety of ways. And by that I mean, if I go back to the sandpipe stories that Danielle would have mentioned, there were persons of age that actually came in and they said, hey, I remembered, a particular story from back in the day and everything. And you saw persons there that were fully engrossed in the storytelling. And for me personally, that was very heartwarming to see. So definitely public engagement is at the forefront of every single thing that we do. And it's in keeping with our community theme.
All right, a call on my line.
This body from St. John?
Yes.
You from St. John?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
please.
good. What's
What
your name?
part?
Just give me first name. What's your first name?
Rosemary.
Who?
Rosemary.
Or Rosemary. Big up Rosemary from what part of St. John?
Colleton.
Or Colleton?
Collington?
Yeah.
Right, Collington, yeah.
Or Colleton?
Colleton.
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 Or Colleton, St. John. You like cuckoo?
Of course.
You could cook cuckoo?
Yes.
Or so you feel a way when you hear St. John girls don't like cuckoo? Or you don't dig in there?
Well, if they don't like cocoa, then we know what them eating. Call them tell cocoa the best food now.
Cuckoo the
it
best
heavy.
food?
Keep it heavy.
That's a strong statement. That's a very strong statement. So you could cut? You could cut? Cause they say the St. John people is cut real good. You could cut?
Yes.
So if I ask you in 30 seconds how to get the cuckoo, man, you could tell
Aye,
me real
pon the
fast,
spot,
fast
pon
and
the
quick, a little
spot.
30 second thing.
Pon the spot. Let me go.
Go!
We put it work in water and let boil. Then separate it work well. Pour some water. Put in the meal. And then some more water. That's all the time to come mellow.
Yeah.
Or the texture you want to. With some good salt fish.
I still stirring, right? I'm plain saltfish,
14 seconds, 40 seconds, girl. You're the top chef. What kind of gravy we getting?
Wait, let's start with a little bit of
Saltfish.
Saltfish gravy.
So, What's our gravy?
Saltfish gravy.
All right, good.
Saltfish and
Saltfish.
cuckoo and saltfish gravy that we get. All right, before we let you go, and thanks for calling in, buddy. We really appreciate it. Big up everybody in St. John locked on right now. But before you go, you can tell us one thing you absolutely love about St. John and why Barbadians should come out to St. John.
I love the scenery from the St. John Parish Church and some of the people in the parish.
Some?
Yes.
All right, that's out there. All right, enough love. Shout out to anybody you want. Shout out
You want big anybody? You want to shout anybody?
All the Harvey family in St. John.
Words.
And Michael here in Dean's Village in St. Michael. Amali Action, Feppy Lee, all the crew.
That we talking about.
Pick up yourself, Rose.
Yeah. Big up you. We got Tamesha and Danielle on the inside representing St. John. St. John, if St. John tap in right now, calling Barbados needs to know how sweet St. John is. My girl saying people there could cut real good. My girl saying she like the way how the neighbors is great. My girl says she like the community involvement. She like to hear the stories, about the heritage and the history. So they're making St. John song real good. You see the Springs?
Yeah. Springs up there too. Boy.
Yeah.
Real natural.
Yeah, brown memories,
flow.
boy. Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
Springs in St. John, boy.
Yeah, but
natural flow.
don't Baltimore. Baltimore's got water crisis, so don't make
Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't want nobody running point.
Yeah.
And explain how community members can get involved, though. Yeah. Highlight signature events
Yes.
and upcoming activities being planned for St. John this month. But also explain how community members who, want to get involved can do that.
Okay, great. One of the major events we have coming up is actually our driving treasure hunt. And
A driving treasure hunt.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Jeez, bro, you ain't got walking on eh?
No.
That we talking about?
No. So this is actually coming off Saturday, May 24th.
Next week.
Yes, please. Next week, Saturday.
A safari hunt.
I actually like that spin on it.
A safari hunt.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, please. 9:30 a.m. And our meeting point is St. John Parish Church Car Park.
St. John Parish Church Car Park.
Yes, please.
9:30 a.m.
24 for me.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yes. So if you think you know St. John, this is a challenge now from us to Barbadians, visitors, whoever wants to participate. Just come along to St. John.
Right.
If you're not from our parish, feel free to wear your parish color. And if you think you know St. John better than us,
Good.
come and show us your stuff.
We winning prizes?
Of course, we have loads of prizes. There are going to be some very exciting challenges as well. And overall, we just want a good dose of friendly rivalry.
Love that.
As the teams, come together to prove to us, hey, I know St. John better than you. If you think you know St. John real good, essentially. And we live in an era where some persons are tech savvy, some persons are not that tech savvy. What we've actually done, we have our digital map as well as a printed map for those.
Well,
who may not-
St. John come in high tech. What you like that?
Oh, definitely.
At the parishes who are listening, boy. We tell you, go ahead. Sorry for interrupting you.
So it doesn't matter if you are tech savvy or you may, just be on the old school side of things.
And a lot of our digital we work.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna have
Correct.
that map
Digital
printed, digital, and you can just follow along on the journey. I must emphasize that this is a dual event. Yes, it's a drive-in treasure hunt.
Yeah.
But it's also a heritage tour.
Wait. I like that. I like that. St. John different is not only a driving treasure hunt, it's a heritage tour.
Yes.
Why they all see the need to combine the two?
I think that it makes it a lot more fun.
I agree.
Well learning.
I like how it sound. Learning. You know, I'm busy NTI, so learning and having fun at the same time.
We
outside. St. John Saturday at 9:30.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. And go ahead.
So in order to join this treasure hunt, you must register beforehand.
I love that.
You have to register online. Go on our socials. You will see the flyer for the event.
We Gatherin St. John.
We Gatherin St. John.
Yes.
Or you can go in the link in the bio on our Instagram and click on the link. Takes you straight to the registration form,
Well, I love that.
So the only way to access the registration form is through the Instagram.
which is online. Yes.
Right.
Well,
So-
the socials on the whole,
The
not
socials
just the
on the whole,
Instagram, it's also on Facebook.
But-
But you know, some persons
Instagram,
are not
Facebook.
necessarily on Instagram, but they are on Facebook.
Right.
So
Give me about the handle again.
We Gatherin St. John.
Yeah, we Gatherin St. John. Nice and easy.
Gathering with the G off.
Gathering with the G
Right.
off. So
Gather
that's
in.
just the
Gathering.
first G, the last G. is
Gathering.
off.
Gathering. All right,
Gathering.
cool. All right, good.
Yes. And the fun does not end there
Of course not.
this particular day.
Oh,
After
say
we
it?
done, yes please, after we done work up a sweat with this drive-in treasure hunt and heritage tour, we're going to have a cool down at the Village Bar in Lemon Arbor.
Oh, nice, boy.
Food, drinks, and good
And
vibes.
we coming up. We coming up there, Anna and Keisha, the whole Lemon Arbor family, boy.
Yes, so that
Yeah.
entire day
Lemon
we're
Arbor's
asking
been a big part of the
persons-
culture for years, boy.
Yeah, so we're asking persons, mark your calendars for that day. Come and spend the entire day with us. We're gonna have, like I said, the drive-in treasure hunt,
Right.
the heritage tour, and then cool down at the Village Bar, Lemon Arbor.
So that's 3 stages.
Yes.
Treasure hunt, 9:30, you told me?
9:30,
9:30.
St. John Parish Church,
Okay.
Car Park.
So if you don't get there for 9:30 and you want to do the heritage hunt or everything integrated and you leave at 9:30, you don't coming back at all, we can meet up.
It's road.
It's bare
It's
road.
road.
It's road.
Right.
It's road we doing.
The next time we
What
can
we
see
will
you
do-
is Lemon Arbor when we come to the
Yes,
cool down.
or alternatively, what you can do is we're gonna have some real-time updates on the
Okay.
socials.
Oh, good.
So if it is that you see the real-time updates and you decide, okay, they're
intersect
at
and join on.
they're at Pot House for argument's sake, well then come, join in on the fun.
Join in and
We
join
don't
in.
want anyone missing out.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you think, because the whole point of this is you think you know St. John, if it is that you think you know St. John, put on your parish color,
Right.
come and represent your parish. We inviting you to challenge us
Well, I like
on our
that.
home turf.
I love that. I love that. Big up everybody in St. John, and I am all for that. If you want to take me to know St. John, I learned St. John a lot. So many different places that are passing through. I can't call it places because
I don't remember, but
I remember them, but I
get there too.
I got saying coming up with St. John. Adventures with Uncle Sluggy. We went to different spots in St. John and record enough different videos, so then people can guess where I am. So I really want to call you places.
Yeah, don't
Cause I
lie.
want to know you places that you ain't.
Then your whole thing.
Yeah, man, they give it enough praise too, but I must keep repeating the amount of people they see in St. John growing their own food. Right,
Yeah, boy.
is quite pleasing to see people next to each other growing food but different crops. That's something I like a lot. Is that something that is encouraging St. John, or just by chance being so self-sufficient? That's something that St. John people take pride in. Cause I realized it a lot as it was on the road.
Definitely. It is something that I would say, inherited
Oh.
from our great
Well, that's saying that
grandparents
passed
and our
down.
great grandparents.
Country people, so
Yeah, so even I could speak for my one part. Like even growing up in my yard, at home in our yard.
Yeah.
Like if I could tell you amount of fruit trees that we had, it would blow your mind. I mean, we had fruit trees to the point where bees attracted the fruit trees.
little mangoes and little
It
dumps.
was
Had dumps
mangoes,
out there.
it was golden apples, it was don'ts, it
Man, the
was
cherries aren't there.
beige
Don't
and
forget the Aki.
it was the
Ah,
beige and
Akis,
cherries.
okay, yeah,
I mean,
okay.
all I know, I still got my huge Aki tree,
The
some of the
lips licking good.
sweetest Akis.
You got a tree by you?
Of course, in my
She's
yard.
on bread, girl.
Some
They
of the
envy you,
sweetest
boy.
Akis in Barbados.
I can tree in my yard.
In my yard.
Bless
But don't
you,
take my word.
yeah.
I tell you.
That's what you pay every day.
I tell you.
Don't
Aki
take my
tree,
word
yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
Don't you said never don't me.
Yeah.
But if you don't me by chance, just ask Danielle.
Yeah.
So
Just
you
ask
got
Danielle
all-
about
you
my
got-
Akis.
She got all season backyard.
Yeah.
Dunks, mangoes, Akis, cherries.
I like that.
Yeah, like even mommy apples, some of
Lord.
everything.
She had a little stand in your backyard. She got sea grapes.
I know.
That's the only thing that's
No, where did she
missing.
move? She got sea
That's
grapes.
the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing that's missing. Seriously.
Daniel, feel tell you our voice, boy. You know, don't just visit. Don't just visit St. John.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Come out there and stay just in your backyard. So much different food, and I'm sure you look around you. So many different people growing food. It's definitely a different vibe. And for me, the air feel different. The air feel different. I know because of the food or the trees or
enough
whatever.
trees, so
But
that
the
extra
air,
oxygen
the
and
air
easy.
feel different. That's
Like
being
what?
real.
Yeah, and what I would also say
Less
too is like
combustion
from
up there, man.
experience, I find that a lot of things grow quickly in our soil. So I think
yeah,
that
yeah,
also
That's true.
encourages persons to
Well, when I'm
plant,
lucky out there.
grow the food for the more. But you know, I think the only competition we really have, unfortunately, is the monkeys. But I think that's a countrywide something.
Yeah, if you so
Island-wide.
it's a lot there though.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Then got the habitat for them.
Oh yes.
Yeah, is any other events? I want Barbara to say about these events.
Oh,
Before you man for
definitely. So Danielle is going to speak about our pillars of St. John.
Pillars of St. John, or you want to hear about this one?
Honoring those that have
This sounds exquisite.
Exquisite, is it?
Oh,
Very
yes.
demure.
Yeah.
Very mindful.
Yeah, I like how this song
Yes,
Pillars of
we're-
St. John.
Yes,
hear
we're
this.
honoring those that have significantly contributed and built up our community.
All right, let me hear that
I
now.
like that. Pillars
Yeah.
of St. John.
Yeah.
Love it.
It is. I just say it's very mindful.
Very
You
demure.
have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You have to. We have to pay homage to the persons that have built our parish. We have a lot of persons who are born, bred, even if they don't still live in the parish, they have contributed a lot to the parish. We are paying homage to them. It ranges from sports, medicine, community work, anything. We are honoring those persons on that day with a reception as well as a ceremony and unveiling a monument on that day.
Love it.
Yeah.
Who chose the people?
The community,
The community.
the committee.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
I love that. I
How you
love
do
that.
it though? You do a town hall meeting and then
No, so pretty much you talk to your residents and you clean up from them. Who do they think made an indelible mark in the
I
parish?
love this.
a
So
little
this,
small
this,
census.
I
You
love
do a
this.
small census.
Yeah.
this would be an honest representation of true pillars
Yeah, man.
of St. John.
Yes.
I
That
love
the-
this.
That the community pay.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love this. I love this. I love it. I love it. NTI.org. .bbb inside the Midweek mindset. Danielle and Tamesha doing a wonderful job. Got me feel like living in St. John. Community change and public health. This course is absolutely free when it comes to public health. We often focus on individuals like a mom, a student, or a farmer. But the truth is, our communities play a big role in shaping how we live
That's right.
and stay healthy. This course looks at how things like community norms, culture, and structure affects our health choices. You learn what a community really means and how to better understand the people and places around you. Absolutely love it. It's a great course if you care about making your community healthier from the ground up. It's mixed level, offered by John Hopkins University. It takes approximately 10 hours
That's
to
all?
complete.
Just a little 10 hours?
10 hours to complete, and this course is absolutely free.
Yeah.
And the name of the course is Community Change in Public Health. Make sure you all go and tap in. Yeah, make sure you all go and tap in. Do this course 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Time. I feel like we're only talking about 5 minutes.
Every-
The half hour gone. Daniel, we should come close. Come close.
Come, ladies.
2 minutes. Wanna come close? Good. No. Before we end the show, both of you all in your own words, telling Barbados why to come to St. John, and then what you are most proud about when it comes to your parish, St. John. Both of you all got 2 minutes. Whoever go first, go first.
Why to come to St. John? I think the better question is why not to come to St.
Hi,
John?
hi, hi, bang, bang.
Okay.
Huh?
Why not to come
You
to
ain't got
St.
any
John?
reason not to. I
There's
love
so-
that.
There's so much. Our unique culture, you know, every parish has its own unique
Truth.
traits.
It's true.
So I would say we are definitely very deep in terms of our culture. Our heritage is very rich, and we just want everyone to come to St. John and share in that during this month with us. There's still time, and truly experience our community and all that makes our community. What I am really proud of when I think of St. John, I think of St. John's resilience, to be honest. We're one on the map that, you know, sometimes people like to make sport and say, oh, the behind God back. But they don't realize that sometimes that's where you find gems.
I'm telling you, they ain't a better body back to be behind than
Right.
God.
I'm
You
telling
know what I
you.
mean? So I
So-
champion that 1,000%.
Yeah, so we have a gem in St. John. It's on full display.
Yeah.
It's glistening. It's
When they're showing it
dazzling
off.
right now.
You're showing it off.
And I don't think they could have chosen a better color, yellow, gold.
Yeah, I like
for
it.
us for
I
this month.
Love it.
So,
Yeah,
like
colour
I
the
said,
flag,
when I think about our parish, that our word definitely comes to my resilience.
I love
Because
it.
no matter what, our people know how to survive, and it goes all the way back to that growing food and nurturing ourselves, nourishing ourselves.
Yeah, that we talking
So
about,
I'm definitely
man.
proud of that.
Now we talking who believe a
Good
trouble
job.
tree can represent so good enough. Let me tell you.
Never ain't though.
No, Danielle.
It's hard to come after that.
Hard to, yeah. But that's public relations, so.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it's
real
true.
hard.
But
Good
still
point.
summarize.
Good point.
That's
Good point.
public
Yeah, yeah.
relations.
Good point. Good
She gonna
point.
kill
Good-
it. She
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah. Being against you, being against you 100 for that. She.
That is she.
Yeah, that is she.
Right.
Yeah. She cheat sister.
Yeah, just on course.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say
you know,
I would
Danny.
say it's about the growth in
Yes.
St. John. Growth.
Ah.
If you think about years ago compared to now, look at the landscape of the parish. Look at the development of the people.
Development is true.
I would say it's the growth.
It's true.
Along
I
with the
love that.
resilience.
Yeah.
With the resilience comes growth.
I love that. I love how you all tie both in together because, like you said, with resilience comes growth. You know what I mean? And it's grow best when you
Stick to that
go
script.
through resilience. It's true. I love it. I
to that
love it.
script and don't detour.
St. John, quick.
Yeah.
The date for this treasure hunt. Sorry, what do you call it? Driver hunt.
Treasure Hunt and Heritage Tour.
A safari
but you-
Anything at Lemon Arbor.
You don't call it treasure hunt. What want to call it?
Treasure Hunt and Heritage Tour.
Yeah.
On the
It's
24th.
me that call it a safari.
He call it a
It's me that
safari hunt.
got you think mashup. Don't listen to me.
Right, the treasure hunt. Treasure hunt. We driving.
We are
Yeah,
driving.
Palm
You
Beach.
must-
9:30 a.m.
9:30 a.m. You must register.
Mhm.
You must register.
We Gatherin St. John. Left off the G. We Gatherin St. John. Leave off the G on social media platforms. You can go on IG and you can find it on IG. The link is in the bio.
Yeah.
The link in the bio, and you must register. And prizes will be won, but it's also a heritage tour. I absolutely love it.
Sweet.
Tamesha and Danielle
Thank you so
represented extremely well.
The
Got St.
country.
John's song real sweet. Got St. John's song exciting. And salutes to everybody that call in. You couldn't take all the calls. You take one call. Salutes to the lady that call in. Really appreciate that. Every single Wednesday on Hot 95.3 FM. This is the boy Uncle Sluggy, MC Mafia. Hot 95.3 FM, the nation's #1 station. We got Indian and Chris here coming to NTI.org.bb. This is the boy Uncle Sluggy, and I'm out.
We got.
To equip every Bajan with the knowledge and skills, to be citizens of good character, confident and creative. Bajans achieving excellence, competent in a digital world. Smart Barbados, we are aiming for every man, woman, boy and girl. Make the country brand new. Start the journey today. Log on to training.nti.org.bb.
Indian and Chris Gale.